Okay.
You could.
I tried to make some honey glazed salmon the other day. Wife said it was too sweet. She don't like the sweet stuff. Oh, we live.
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing
That
it. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right-hand side, we got none other than OG, the meanest person on the golf trip, Chuck Little John. And underneath those bows, man, we have the Caters, silkiest sheets, Corey Davis. What's up, fellas?
How y'all doing today, man?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great.
Well, it's that time of the week where we get to that middle part of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Some people call it Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Call it the middle part of the week.
Mm-hmm.
But what we call it here on this show is Hump Day!
Absolutely. And a wonderful hump day it is. Welcome everybody out there on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Remember, when you come to the channel, bring a friend, tell a friend, and when you come, don't come by yourself. This is episode 2, season 5. We have a great episode for you all today, man. We're going to talk a little bit about Jamal Murray. And should he have just gotten a tap on the hand, or should he have been suspended? And we're going to talk about another player that got in a little bit of trouble off the court. On the court, but really he was off the court when it happened. Patrick Beverley, and was he wrong or was he right in the situation, and in the situation that occurred afterwards? We'll jump into that as well, and then we might, if we have time, man, we might jump into a little Caitlin Clark. Is she being the ambassador of the WNBA? You know, is she there to change some things? We'll jump into that as well. So let's welcome everybody out there. Snack Panther, James Little John, my dog Al Lassiter, and my Pop is on, man. Welcome back, Pop. Welcome back.
Where you been, Larry?
We miss you, man. We miss you. So we will jump into all these topics, man. If y'all have any topics that you all want to talk about, put them in the chat, man. We want to hear you all's thoughts on these topics as well, and whatever topics you all have been thinking about, put them in the chat. Let us know. Make sure y'all hit the like button on all the social media platforms. We're trying to grow the channels. So if you would, man, please hit those like buttons. Subscribe to that if you haven't subscribed, and just let everybody know, man, that you all are watching the crew and you. All right. But before we jump in, our very first segment is sponsored by none other than the great, the magnificent, the one and only
Alvin.
Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan? The crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the crew and you. Thank you, Mr. Alvin Jameson, for being a wonderful sponsor of our very first segment. Fellas, man, let's go ahead and jump right in. Everybody knows Wednesday is a short day for us normally, so we will jump straight into our topics. But before I do, man, I do want to let everybody know we are 1 week away from the NFL schedule release. It's on the way, baby. On the way. 7 days away.
Hold up. What? You just said today is our short day, but you didn't say what day it is.
Oh, you missed it.
You missed it.
I missed it.
Yeah, you missed it. You went away for some reason.
Did I miss? Huh? God, I missed it.
You missed it.
God damn it! I missed it for real. Did I miss it?
Yeah,
Yeah, you missed it.
you did.
I'm not
Did
sure you must have gone. You went somewhere because when I did it, you went on.
Yeah.
It dropped for a quick second, but I ain't miss it that fast. Did I miss it? Did I miss it for real?
Look at the chat.
Look,
Yeah.
Hey, I did I miss it?
You
God
missed it,
dang.
bro. You missed it.
All right, okay. I don't miss it. I don't like to miss it, but okay.
So we're going to start here. Let me share this screen right here, and we're going to start here, man. And let me see if I can. I don't see if I can cut the audio off, but let's go here. All right, let's share this right here.
I miss it.
All right. I'm gonna back up a little bit, you all. Let's go right here. This is a shout out to Chaz NBA. He has a great channel, looks like, man. 355,000 subscribers this man has. So this is his video. So we're gonna show it from right here. All right, about 10 seconds in. All right, let's go.
Ref as well, and the Nuggets were obviously frustrated because, as you just saw, Kyle Anderson, I'll admit it, it was a flop. He ran straight into Jokic and then hit the floor. So that's when Jamal Murray threw the towel at the ref, and then the play went on. Cat got a foul called for him, so then Jamal Murray threw the heat pack at the ref as well. In my opinion, he's extremely lucky to avoid suspension, but that $100,000 fine is going to hurt. And Chris Finch, the Timberwolves coach, said that it was an extremely dangerous play because if someone steps on that as well without noticing it, or if it hit the ref or anything like that.
All right. All right, so there you have it. Y'all let me know what you all think. And so he did get fined $100,000, but the fine and the
But the fine fit the punishment.
but yeah,
So fit the crime?
Fit the crime. Does the fine fit the crime?
I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard to say. I know I saw somebody else talking about this. They done some research on this, and there's only been one other incident like this. It was a guy that played for the Miami Heat that had, I guess, one of those stimulating machines, and Spoelstra took him out the game, so he was upset with Spoelstra, so he kind of threw that out on the court, where he got fined, but they did not. NBA didn't suspend him either. He got suspended, but he got suspended by the Heat.
Okay.
The team suspended him.
Okay.
So I guess I don't know if there's a precedent out there for anything that I guess it hadn't happened that many times, number one. And number two, I don't know if there's a precedent out there for being suspended for doing something like this. But technically I think you should, because when you do something like that, then you putting, number one, you don't care about your team, because your team, somebody, a teammate of yours, not knowing it's out there, could easily step on and injure themselves. So to me, I think that's kind of selfish, to the fact that you go start throwing items on the court like that in the middle of play. So
What was he mad for?
My
They
brother
was
said,
getting drugged.
yeah, my brother said you're getting locked down. He couldn't take it.
Yeah. They were getting drugged. They were getting drugged. He felt like he was getting fouled. He felt like some calls weren't going their way. And so he
home.
at home. So he he had been arguing with the refs from the word go from tip. Like he and Joker were both complaining a lot to the refs. After every play, you can see them doing this. So that kind of led to the frustration on his side.
All right. Yeah, I think they were down by 19. I think they say when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And like Al Lester said, he 30 million a year, 100 grand ain't nothing. So I guess that 100 grand in him is like $100 to us.
Right.
And then on top of that, okay, so this is my take, and then from what I was looking into it on, because he's such a high caliber player right now in these playoffs, you're not going to suspend him. Not doing these playoffs. You're not going to, they already getting drugged, and then take him out of the equation. It's a molly-whopping. You know what I mean? So you need him there in order for them to have a chance of possibly winning, maybe one game, possibly pushing it to 6. I'm looking at it to be a sweep, but possibly a gentleman's sweep. But because they didn't take care of the business at home, it's looking bad. Looking bad for the champs. Nevertheless, to have a tantrum like that, it all depends on, to me, who the person is. So let's say if that was Draymond Green, the rest of the playoffs he gone. But Murray doesn't have a reputation for doing that. If you have the reputation for this, I get his frustration, but I ain't gonna lie to you. The way I was looking at it, that defense was stellar. He didn't have nowhere to go. I didn't see too many fouls, but I get when they get frustrated. But I say that to answer your question, I say the punishment fit the crime. To me, 100 stacks. I know it ain't much to him, but just for him throwing it out there and being frustrated. Now I'm with you, OG. Somebody could have slipped on it, gotten hurt. That would have been a terrible thing had that happened. But for being frustrated, throwing that, because I've seen towels being thrown before, but it don't go that far out. Not while the game is being played. I've seen towels in frustration, like you got a towel on your shoulder and you just throw it, not knowing where it is. But I think 100 stacks, for that one game fits the crime. You're muted, G.
I feel like it was a slap on the wrist. I feel like it was just don't do it again, Jamal. And the fact that the refs are and the league are so serious about not showing up refs in the game, and for him to not only throw the heating pack on the floor, which could have injured somebody, but he threw a towel at the back of the legs of the ref.
He threw a towel too?
Okay. Yeah, he threw the towel first.
Yeah, he threw the towel
he threw the towel first. Ref didn't notice, so he throws the pack next.
Oh, so he intentionally wanted to hit him. So the second one is the intention.
Yeah, the second one was intentional.
Well, they both were intentional.
They both were intentional.
You ain't see this? I'm gonna throw something else
at you.
Yeah,
throw something else at you. And he missed with the second one. And it slid all the way onto the floor.
So he was trying to hit a ref.
Yeah. Or he wasn't just trying to he wasn't throwing it at the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like
right.
he was throwing it at the ref. He was upset with what they weren't getting. And like Snack said, you see what happens when you get every call against the Lakers. Now you don't know how to act when you don't get any calls. And honestly, I thought it was a heck of a defensive effort by the Minnesota Timberwolves. I like the way the refs called the game. I thought they were, hey man, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all figure out who's gonna win the game. I'm gonna let y'all play. And the Nuggets came out very physical in the beginning of the game, very physical, and the Minnesota Timberwolves matched that intensity and then took it up a notch. And then Denver couldn't take it anymore. Then they started crying.
Without the defensive player of the year on their team.
Right.
But that really good there. I mean, that was.
Yeah.
Now, I saw a bunch of clips, like I said, where they were just in his face. You see him, their arms are up, and he had nowhere to go. They double teamed him so good to where he had nowhere to go. And I didn't see him being touched either. It was just like, we're in your face and we're right up on you,
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not saying that fouls didn't happen because I think we've all established that the refs can call a foul just about whenever they feel like it. And I get that. But like you said, if the thing is we're gonna let y'all play, let's let you play. Let's see what you can do.
Yeah. Like Al said, man, it can't be about fairness. He was wrong, and should be suspended. Fair is just a place where they judge pigs.
So let me ask y'all. Damn. Okay, wow. Okay. Look. I'm sorry that came too late for me, but man, pig at the fair. Okay. So let me ask you. So now that we figured out, or at least y'all have told me, there was a second intent. Like I said, the first one was I'm trying to hit you, and I didn't get to you. So now let me throw something with a little bit more weight and throw it at you. In the playoffs, should he be suspended?
Absolutely. I think the play or the action, no matter where it is or what time it is, I don't care what time in the game it happens. I think if it's the law or the rule is you don't show up a ref, then that should be it, plain and simple. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Mark Davis was very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Calm throughout the whole process.
Oh, ref Mark Davis, veteran.
Yeah, veteran ref. Early on in that game, Nuggets
coach got in his face. Yeah.
Ran out on the field like he was going to fight on the court, like he was about to fight.
Yeah, and he didn't get thrown out. He kept his composure.
He kept his composure. He didn't get thrown out. He didn't even get a technical.
Yeah.
He didn't even get a technical. Restraint. Yeah. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Snack. A lot of restraint that he showed, man, in that whole game.
But they were going at it. That was like it looked like a fight, you know.
Yeah. He was cussing back at him. You gonna curse me? I'm gonna cuss back at you.
Yeah.
So they got away with a lot. I think they got away with a lot. So yeah, I definitely think no matter what time in the season or what time in the game it is, a call is a call. Make the call, and I think the call should have been made. Yeah.
Have they talked to Murray yet? Has he came out and said anything? Has he, like at the end of the game, did he say what did he say?
So I will let me go see if I can find where he made his comments.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can share. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let's see.
Wow.
I can share this right here. All right. Let's go and find it where he had his interview afterwards. I had it up here.
While you looking for that, I'm joke. Grey Goose with a lemon twist.
Here's an example of it. Look at the physics for their lot.
Oh, this ain't it. This ain't it either. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
Now you got me wanting Grey Goose with a lemon twist. But no, while you look for that, Joker had said something. Joker said something that was funny. They said he asked, "What can you do, to get past the double team?" He said, "Well, if I can some kind of way, if I can make another me." He said, like basically, if I got two of me, so I could probably, I could help myself a little bit longer because they keep putting a fresh body on me. That'll give me a little bit more time to be a lot fresher. And he was like, "Nah, but on the real," he said, "they just playing stellar defense." He didn't complain. He just said they playing, hellified defense against him by putting a different body on him. And it's just, it's just one him. And they got Rudy, they got what you got that played last night, and they got Cat. So they just putting somebody on him whenever they could. But in so many words, he letting them know they tough. They are tough.
Oh, I don't want this. No, this ain't the one.
That's okay. If you said his words is it is what it is.
Here's Nikola Jokic. His team is getting.
Jamal Murray has been fined $100,000.
I had it somewhere up here.
He had.
I had it. Oh, here we go.
It is what it is, and I take everything forward responsibility. So on to the next. Yeah, on to the next. I mean, there's not much. 2 days ago, not much for me to say about it right now.
Were there any conversations that you had with people or anything just to kind of like apologize or whatever? Maybe take it.
Do you have any basketball questions? No.
Well, I've never seen that from Jamal. You know, that was very uncharacteristic for me, and I think it's probably a combination of all the above.
All right,
Wow.
there you have it.
It is what
He
it
didn't
is.
want it. He didn't want to address it at all.
Ask me a basketball question.
Wow. Okay. I ain't gonna lie to you. Could y'all be one that I'm like, hey man, look, let's keep it real. You know, come on, man, give us something better than that. You had a meltdown. It seems like he's still in his feels right now.
It does. It does feel like that. And dude, it doesn't seem like he's apologetic either.
Right.
You know, there's no remorse for what he did.
It is what it is. Let's move on.
Let's move
What?
on. Talk to me about basketball.
Yeah.
What you did in the basketball game.
Yeah. He's Joker is tough. Murray had light skin spoiled.
Don't do that.
What that mean, man?
You know what? That may be some truth to that because you look, OG about to foul right now.
What you trying to say, huh? Come on, what is that, bro?
He about to say, don't do what you about to do right now.
I hate the player, I hate the game there, buddy.
Oh.
Snack says Murray went 3 for 17. That's what it is. That's what it is. That was what it is. Yeah. What it was. I'm sorry.
But his playoff, it's been like that. He just ended up doing well in the fourth. But his shooting percentage has been down.
Yeah.
You know, he's been shooting terribly. He just coming through. He just been clutching in some good games. You know what I mean? But his shooting percentage has been sucking.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what got him. The fact that he's not playing well, so he's trying to point that finger someplace else.
I think it's all that built up. I think it's built up frustration, like you said, of him not playing well in the playoffs where he normally plays well, and now you getting beat down by a younger team, and then in this game without Rudy Gobert, they were expected to give this game away. You know, hey man, Rudy's gonna sit out this game. Congratulations, Rudy Gobert, to having your first child, and you know, so they've got to figure, hey man, we have the advantage in this game now. And when they come out there and they punch you back in the mouth, and now you're down 20 points to a team. I think they got down 30.
At one point,
it was down by 30 a lot of the game. And the frustration that he felt was all that on top of each other, man. So I think it's a lot of it, man. I think a lot of that had to do with it. And they in trouble, man. I'm gonna say it right now. Down 0-2, and going on the road, and then they have their full complement of players back in Minnesota. You know, so
the thing that got me was it was 4 minutes and like 9 seconds left, and he pulled his starters. You know, I mean, I felt like it's more time. You know, but 4 minutes, and then right after that, 3 minutes and like 30-something seconds is when the Timberwolves, pulled their dogs. But it's like 4 minutes. I know you probably can't, come back 20 points in 4 minutes, but anything possible. But it's just all right. Y'all just sit on down, man. Y'all done took a pummeling, and 4 minutes though.
Yeah.
Is that too much time, or is that not? Was that the right amount of time?
Go ahead, OG.
I was gonna say, technically, Minnesota could have put their players before then. I mean, you're beating them like that.
Yeah.
Why? When the game pretty much over with. I mean, why leave your starters in there and risk them getting hurt in the playoff?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were dominating, and it didn't look like at no point in that game that Denver had an answer.
Right.
At no point. So yeah, they probably, like OG said, they probably could have pulled them earlier. But I think they actually wanted to kill their will, not just for this game that they did play, but for the next game as well. I think they really want to try to kill their will.
They already killed their will. You beat them. You won both games in their place.
Yeah.
Listen,
and not close.
Yeah.
Look, that second squad came out blazing too. They were just they were hyped to get in the game, and they started playing hard.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. Nas Reed is having a career playoff series. He's been lighting them up. He's been lighting them up, and even Kyle came in there. Kyle Anderson came in there. Mr. Slowman came in there and had a stellar game. Even though it was only 9 points, but like 7 rebounds, 8 assists. I mean, he was efficient. He made Joker work. A couple times I was like, man, shoot the ball. This man, they're not even trying to guard you. Shoot the ball. But I mean, he played a heck of a game. They are doing a heck. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Come to the dog.
Oh, what about to say, man?
That like she digging a hole in my doggone carpet. Yeah.
Something about to go down.
Boy,
hey.
So yeah, that you right, Snack. It was psychological, man. They were trying to make sure that you don't stand a chance in this series. You don't have it.
So let me ask you: whenever a situation like that happen, and you see, we've seen this before, like you said with Draymond, when it doesn't go your way. What about when the fans get in the way?
What do you mean?
Like when the fans push some of these players.
Oh, I like that.
What do we do then when the fans push a player? Sometimes is it fair? Is it not fair?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's deserving, but then there's others that's not. In a situation like this right here, I don't know if this is fair. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Great segue, Corey.
I'm glad you picked up on it. He said, "Oh yeah."
So they haven't had much success. He's had a 64-point game, a 54-point game.
And the fans saying some words here to the bench that the Bucks don't appreciate. We might have to have security getting involved here.
No, it's not the time to talk trash to the Bucks at this stage of the game.
So, in this situation, like Corey said, a fan is involved. Look, hey, Al, man, look, you can't mess up the cave, dog. You can't mess up the cave. Yeah, almost broke character. So yeah, in this situation, man, Pat Bev, and another game where your team is getting blown out, getting the brakes beat off of you, and the ref is not the ref, but the fan is giving you the business when you come to the sideline. I'm not even sure if it was that guy who he threw the ball at, but y'all tell me what you all think. Was Pat well within his rights to throw that ball at that guy, or was he out of line?
Go ahead, Corey.
Oh, I was waiting. Well, Reggie Miller said something. He was, like I said, being one of my favorites growing up. He said, he became a part of the game. You know, when fans do that, they become a part of the game. And if you feel like, I know, like Russell Westbrook has been in many cases where he said that, you know, he had to defend himself. There've been, you know, like I said, cases with Ron Artest. You know, just few on where they said they've been pushed to the point where they had to feel like, where they felt like they had to do something or react a certain way, where fans take it a bit too far. Now we all know Pat Beverly is a hothead too. A lot of times he can't keep his composure together with the players, so it doesn't surprise me that he lost himself with a fan. Nevertheless, if he felt like a fan was probably getting too close or getting, you know, way out of hand, you get hit with a basketball, it's a part of it. You know, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, which he's supposed to be able to be a professional. And I'm pretty sure that fan has now been, he's probably concussed when he's not concussed, but he's going to be concussed and some more stuff, and he's going to be traumatized, which means he needs $1 million. But yeah, when you go too far, the only time I've heard when fans go too far, when they talk about your kids, your mama, I think that's what Westbrook said. Whenever you get personal, that's when he gets personal. So I don't know what set Pat Bev off, but hey, man, you know, you just getting hit with a basketball. Okay, you know, boom, do it again. You know, see what happens. So, you know, it is what it is.
Come on, Corey.
Hey,
to me, and I agree with the part about getting personal. You know, that should be kept out of it by all fans. You know, you can't stop it, but I mean, you're a professional athlete. Your team getting mollywopped. The fan, you gotta be prepared that the fans are gonna be on you. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're gonna say things about this game, especially so it's just like when somebody shoot an air ball and the whole doggone arena start hollering air ball, they gonna start throwing basketballs at everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, now it's part of the game. You can't just throw a ball up in there. And I think like somebody put in the chat, the first time he threw, he hit a young lady first, and it had some guts behind him when he threw it. Now, I mean, it wasn't just no simple toss.
Oh, it had something behind it. It had a girl first?
Yeah.
Then you miss?
Then they threw it back to him.
Yeah.
And then he threw it.
Yeah. I'm saying, we're talking about a full chest pass. I mean, it had some heat behind it when he threw it up in there. I mean, it wasn't just no little toss.
And
it was a chest pass too. Okay.
And
he had intent.
Yeah, and they weren't close. I mean, they weren't far apart. So, you know, they were a very short distance between them. So that ball would come with some heat.
He said they ain't humming.
Oh yeah, they were humming. He didn't catch it.
Yeah.
You know, they hit him all in the chest.
Yeah.
So he did hit the original person that said something.
Yeah, he hit I don't know, because the guy looked confused after he got hit with the ball.
Yeah. But to me, as a professional athlete, you gotta be prepared to take that kind of stuff. I mean, because it's gonna happen. I mean, you know, you got fans right behind you. There's the opposing team, and like I said, your team getting mollywopped. You may have had a bad game. It's coming. You just gotta prepare yourself and get your mental right. Like I think somebody put in here, you know, don't mess with your money trying to retaliate by somebody saying something about how you playing tonight.
Yeah.
If you want to shut them up, then play better and shut the crowd up. They won't have nothing to talk about.
Or do like LeBron James and go get the authorities and like him right there. Like LeBron will.
Pat Bev got that kind of clout.
Yeah. Oh, to put somebody out of the game.
Yeah, he ain't got that kind of clout.
What a regular ball player can't just put somebody out.
I mean, you think if Pat Bev went and somebody said something wrong, they could come put him out?
I guess not, because Russell Westbrook couldn't get that fan out either, you know. But if you that close, if you close enough, like you said, where I can hear you and you're in my face, or you know, I'm on the bench and you giving me the business, I should be able, you know, there should be a steward or what they call them, chair guard, usher. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, this him right there, who the dark skin one right there with the
But what crosses the line though? If they talking about how you playing in the game and you playing bad, is that crossing the line?
Depending on what's said, because remember,
Yeah.
like Russ was saying, like when you talk about my family, talk about my kids, or you call me the N word.
Yeah, I'm saying if they keep it about the game.
If it's about the game, okay, yeah, okay, I'm good with that. You're right, but when they cross the line,
Westbrook was getting offended when they was calling him West Brick.
he do though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was getting upset. He said, "Don't. My name is Westbrook. Don't mess with my name. Don't change my name.
Yeah.
My name is West. My name is Westbrook.
Yeah.
Like, well, you shoot like West Brick. I don't know.
He said West Brick.
Maybe you should have said something about Westbrook. Stop telling them doing West Bricks.
But you know what's crazy?
That's too much you got to think about now.
Between him and Pat, honestly, them one of the two or two of two that you don't want to know what the end of this outcome going to be if you keep pushing it.
Yeah.
You know, they're ready, like you just say, they're ready to put it on the line.
Yeah, put it all on the line.
All on the line. You about to get hurt.
But is it worth a significant fine? Losing some games. I mean, potential. I mean, I don't think they have it, but is it worth that? You got to think about that. I know it's in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
And then, like you know, like one of the things you always want to harp on, Cora, when we talked about other athletes, you want to always harp on their brand.
Hold up, but okay. Those two jokers don't have a brand.
I know, but I'm saying, but fines could significantly impact them, and suspension can impact them too by not getting paid.
You know what? You're right. You're right. I will stand by that. It does affect the brand. I won't stand back behind it. You are right. I do feel like certain actions will affect the brand. Yes. Okay. I got you. So in the long run, don't mess up the brand. Don't mess up the bag.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if you call me the N-word, it's all best all.
Yeah, it's on and popping in. That's my brother.
Yeah.
That's my brother. Nah, dog. We not having that.
Right. Don't say that. You know what I mean? If you're gonna get what you asked for. Or like
they said to me, I'm gonna say, yo, Popo, come on over here, because you're gonna need me after this.
I'm getting arrested.
Yeah.
Or like, look, like I said, rest in peace to my father. You put a quarter in this jukebox, you finna hear the song. You finna get you gotta let it play. You know, you put a quarter in, and it's finna play on you.
Yeah. Snack Panther said, man, that might be the last we see of Pat Bev in the NBA. Get ready for the CBA, Chinese Basketball League.
Dang, not even.
Do y'all agree with that? Do y'all think? So let me add to it, because that wasn't the end of the Pat Bev situation. So right after that, after the game, they go to the locker room, and let me see if I can. Let me pull this up. Pat Bev locker room. So they go to the locker room, and they are trying to interview Pat Bev, and Pat asks the interviewer, or one of the ladies that was in there trying to, get an interview with him. Here we go, right here.
Just for you guys to kind of watch it.
All right, let me see what we can do. So she's trying to get an interview, or trying to be in there with all the rest of the sports writers, and she has her mic in front of Pat Bev. All right. And he goes and politely says, and I'm gonna say he does say politely, this right here.
What?
He said what?
Yeah, okay.
Play through that and get out on the floor today. Just kind of what did that mean for you guys to have him and see him do that?
I think that shows character. Obviously, I'm not a guy that kind of, we weren't healthy, we should have won. I'm not that type of guy. I feel like what we had, with Dan, without Dan, we had enough to win. We just came up short. You have to give Indiana a lot of credit. They imposed the rule in the game. They were physical, they were fast. Give a lot of credit to their coaching staff. They played really well this entire series.
There was a couple of chances this game, like many of the others, where within a bucket of possession here.
You subscribe to my pod?
Do I subscribe? I do not.
So you can't interview me then. No disrespect.
Jamal is here.
You subscribe? Okay, cool.
Again, there were a couple times within a bucket or two. In previous games, y'all have been able to kind of get over that hump, or maybe. Was it anything they did in particular, or was it just one of those where the bucket didn't go down, there wasn't the stop, they made one? What kind of prevented that you all from being able to get over like you have in the past?
You move that mic, please, or just get out the circle, please, ma'am. If you're not subscribed to my pod, I appreciate that. Thank you. I think they play really well at home. You have to give them a lot of credit. They play extremely well at home.
Hey.
All right.
So I'm trying to get this right. He said she's not subscribed to him.
She didn't subscribe to his channel. Yeah, his podcast.
Then get away from my locker. What's wrong with that? Watch out. You don't get no burn from me. No.
So what you say, Carter?
You don't get no burn from me. Listen, she probably said something negative because he knows you. XYZ. Yes.
But
oh yeah.
He didn't ask everybody else that.
He probably cool with them.
No. He did not ask everybody else that.
He know that she's not subscribed to him though. He probably know the rest of them.
Ask everybody else that question, and he kept asking questions.
They know. They know.
That's bogus, man. That's absolutely bogus.
No way. Like
anybody sign that dude. Yeah, that's
I'm good. I'm good with what I just saw right there. And then okay, even if it wasn't that problem, she kept trying to put the mic in his face. Look, it was slow.
Might wasn't in his face.
Back at his mouth.
Did you see the dude that had his phone up in his mouth?
But he know them. Some of them guys that's in the locker room, they know. She probably new to the game, ain't even subscribed to him, then asking some funky questions. Hey, you know what? You ain't even subscribed to me. You probably talk bad about me. Watch out.
How many other interviews you ever heard somebody say, "Did you subscribe to my podcast"? That's
something. It is something new, but knock it off. You hear me? Knock it off.
That's clickbait. That's all he's trying to do is get somebody to subscribe to his podcast.
Maybe, but you know what's crazy? If in that locker room, they got to know who's there. They know these interviewers. You know what I mean? If there's somebody new, then you ask him something goofy, and I'm gonna look at you crazy. And then I'm like, oh yeah, you still hadn't even subscribed to me yet. He probably asked him. I'm pretty sure it's a backstory. He didn't just go off for nothing. Nevertheless, that's not a reason to pick him up on a basketball team just because some fool, keep putting a microphone next to my nose. And I said, could you please put it down? And you come back with it even higher. I'm
gonna tell you what's about to happen to you.
What?
You done got blasted before. You about to get blasted again.
What did I just do? I'm respecting the game. He said, I'm
trying to help you. I'm trying to help you, but you won't let me help you.
Don't help me on this one. If you ain't subscribed to me, don't ask me no question. Don't put no microphone in my nose.
Okay.
What up, Steve-O? What's going on, my guy?
When the backlash comes, just say I told you first.
Yeah.
It's only two people I'm afraid of when backlash comes, and one married to me and the other married to him.
And it's coming.
They understand though. You in my face. Subscribe to me, and then you can ask me a question. I think that's what's so terrible about that. Subscribe to me.
That's all that was. That was clickbait. That's all that was. Clickbait.
Okay, would it have been any different if it was a dude? Are you trying to make this a woman thing?
No. What I'm saying is, to me, why are you going at her and not doing this and not having the same purpose and direction that everybody else is interviewing you?
Okay, OG, the same way we answer that question. What if the other guys or the other people on there, what if they have subscribed to him?
But what that have to do with them interviewing him in the locker room when they subscribe to his doggone podcast, which is a personal thing? We talking about NBA basketball right now.
He don't have to talk to individual people. They in the locker room. He don't have to talk to them. Especially at my locker.
That's true. Who else have you heard?
He was nice.
Listen, who else have you heard that's done an interview that asked somebody, have you subscribed to my podcast?
We don't know. I'm just saying.
Have you ever heard anybody else say it?
No, we don't. That's not even the point, OG. He don't have the right. He don't have the right.
What they got to do with them interviewing about basketball game, about your doggone podcast? That's outside of basketball. That's your personal.
I have the right to talk to you. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to talk to her. And then you keep putting a microphone in my face. That's probably what pissed him off. You know,
No.
and then he said,
I would just
"Can
go back and
you
play it.
please mute your mic?"
Did you not see that man that was standing with that phone about in his mouth?
But listen, heck, they were cool. They were cool. She is new to the game. She is
she ain't
new
subscribed to
and
the podcast.
ain't subscribed to nobody. But look, if I'm a reporter and all you ask me to do is subscribe, you know what? I got you. I got you, OG. Hold on, here you go. Boom. Now let's talk. You know what I'm saying?
Why do I have to subscribe to your podcast to be a reporter?
I don't know. Even if he did single her out, it may be because he's asked her. Huh?
Especially Pat Bear. Really?
I'm just saying. At least get the mic out my face. Respect my wishes and get the mic out my face. You know, at this point, you can get the clip from anyone. But at the same time, you got the mic so far up my nose, and I'm asking you, just step back there. At least respect that part. Just step back. That mic gonna pick up everything you need to hear. You just don't get to ask me no questions.
So that phone in his face.
Move the mic, man. Get the mic, man.
The
OG.
phone was like this, Corey. The phone was like this.
I'm cool with him. Yeah, I'm cool with him. That's most of the time. That's what you see. I'm cool with him. Move your mic.
You know that.
You know,
man.
Listen, if it was a dude, I would do the same thing. Hey, Earl, move.
But he didn't do the dudes like that. So you telling me the reason he didn't do the dudes because he knew they already subscribed to his podcast.
Probably.
And she did say, well, she said, OG's not subscribed to the channel. So he said, are you subscribed to the channel? He's like, yeah, I'm subscribed. He's like, okay, let's go. So he did. Yeah, so he did ask him when he said it.
And that dude said, yes.
That's a big old lie.
How you know? You ain't there. How you know? Even if he is lying. What would you have said? Yes, I subscribe. I bet you by the time he left that room, he subscribed. Let me go ahead.
But that defeats the purpose of what you just
family.
said, though. Because what you just said, he knew all the other guys. That's what you said. That
I
means he
didn't
did
hear
not know them other guys.
Okay, but when he asked, he said, yes, I'm subscribed. So I'm saying,
she was ratting them out. She was like, we gotta go. We didn't subscribe, so we gotta go. He's like, no, I subscribe.
And don't do me like that. I'm good. I'm subscription. I got a subscribe button right here.
Right.
And then she ratting other reporters out. Man, get out of here, man. Get the mic out of my face and you move over there with Antetokounmpo.
So Al said, I would have subscribed in his face and asked a hard question.
Well, there you go. Subscribe, and you can stay.
So players have in their contract that they must have interviews with players, with the writers after the game. Yeah, the media after the game.
Not all of them.
And it's not a requirement that you be a member of his podcast.
He just said you ain't subscribed. I would have took that fine. I'm just saying it could have been some underlying undertone. He may have asked her out and she said no. Who knows?
And
Can
she
you
is a
just
veteran. Yeah, she's
you
a veteran. There's no reason to ever defend Pat Bev on anything. She'd rather defend Draymond. And let me say this.
Oh no, she don't like Draymond. That might make my wife said that.
Yeah,
it was.
It was.
Yeah. I know my lady.
And in fairness to the young lady, she's a veteran. She's been with ESPN for a while, so she's.
What's her name?
I don't know her name, but the ESPN reporters came out and said that she's been with her. She's well respected around the media teams as a reporter, and
I don't respect her microphone holder.
And now, ESPN has come out in defense to, and I don't want to mess her name up, but I've seen her several times, but they've come out and said from now on, Pat Beverly is not allowed on any ESPN channel. So they have
your brand, baby. Your brand.
They have banned him from doing any interviews.
With Pat Beverly.
With Pat. So he comes on the show sometimes on NBA, one of them channels, and he comes on and debates. He's not allowed to come on there anymore. So he like someone said in the chat earlier, you don't mess up your money. and I believe it was Snack that said, or Al that said, you don't mess your money up, man. And I think he's messed his money up trying to be a hardhead. At some point you got to kind of put your pride to the side, man, and take these questions that are about to happen. You messed up. The reason nobody never comes, they don't come to Pat Bev's locker. They don't come to talk to Pat Bev. But the only reason they came to talk to Pat Bev because you threw a basketball at a fan. So now the media is coming to your locker. And that's probably why he got upset. Y'all don't never come to my locker any other time. So why y'all coming now? So he's probably a little upset about that. But
let's keep it a book. Sometimes, writers and interviewers and they could push your buttons a little bit. But like you said, that's the part where you gotta be a professional. Now, and I'm not defending it at all, but I think Caitlin Clark, she went through the same thing a few days ago where an interviewer was pushing the envelope, and now that interviewer can't even come back to the Indiana Fever, their press conferences. They push him out. So sometimes
he can't come to no live games anymore.
Right, he can't go to live games. He can't interview. And sometimes it goes the opposite direction, because of who you push. So. I get it. I just don't like her microphone handling. Don't get out my face.
There go his brand again. The little bit of brand he got is gone.
Just for that microphone, just because you put the microphone in my face, I throw a basketball to her. Not just I'm joking. Anyway, okay.
Great topic, bro. Great topic.
Again, I was right.
You're not right. Okay, well, let me ask you this: do they have the right to not want to talk to a certain interviewer?
They do. I believe they do, but I think I know you have to talk to the media, but I think you can request not to have certain people in.
Okay, because like if a bunch of people from ESPN is there, you get one. I'm talking to ESPN. You can use
you don't need
what I
all
just
that.
right because I know some of these guys don't like certain players. They're out to get you. They can write bad about you. They wanna really toss you up under the bus. But that's what I'm saying. If you know a person gets under your skin, do you have to talk to that person?
Mm-hmm. I don't think
I know Caitlin Clark wouldn't want to talk to OG. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Probably don't.
They can always do a Marshawn Lynch. That's right. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Right? You're right, Steve-O. They can always do a Marshawn Lynch.
Here so I don't get fined.
I think Kanisha put the young lady's name up there.
Melinda Adams. Was that her name?
Melinda? Is that Melinda Adams?
That wasn't Melinda Adams. I thought it was the I don't want to say the Indian last name. I thought she was one with the Indian last name. I want to say. I thought it was.
Oh, or like Malika Andrews. A lot of players don't like her.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if it was Melinda Adams, she didn't like Melinda Adams though. But.
She didn't look like a Melinda Adams. What that mean?
She didn't look like her name was Melinda.
Oh,
or Adam. Or Adam.
He said she don't look like a Melinda Adams. Like, what that mean?
Well, we call those players sexist. Yes, absolutely. We do. All right, so you brought up. Go ahead, OG.
Oh no, I was just coming off of mute.
Oh, okay. I thought you found it. I thought you were looking for a name.
No.
Okay. All right, so look here, man. You brought up Caitlin Clark, and some things have changed in the WNBA because of Caitlin Clark. Let's see if we can do this here. Let's see. And if y'all do not know,
what did you just say?
There was a situation where people were complaining because the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark had to fly commercial, and they had to get a whole bunch of security for Caitlin Clark to go through the airport and and they just felt like it wasn't right for WNBA players to have to ride commercial along with the.
Wasn't safe. It wasn't safe.
It wasn't safe enough, right? It wasn't safe enough for the WNBA players to ride commercial with the peons.
Oh no, you setting this up wrong. You are setting it up wrong. Terribly wrong. He said with the peons. Don't mess it up, man. Don't give OG ammunition. Don't do it.
I'm sorry. With the rest of the world.
That's not even it, man. You still ain't doing it right. No.
Go ahead, Corey. You do it for us, then, Corey.
The safety of
number one is too late now already.
I know, right? You just golly. What she said, she was using her platform to say that, in the past, player safety, it probably has become an issue. And what she said was on her first experience with this, it kind of got out of hand. She said she understands and believes in the fans, but sometimes fans can become fanatics. And at times she said she's heard about it even before her situation. The Aces, when they travel, it gets out of hand. If you are the champions, it can be out of hand. What she was saying was at this point, the league needs to think about, and the owners need to think about chartering flights. It's only 35 flights that you'll be doing. Let's look into that. And what they have done is they've gone to the table and said, listen, each of these teams can afford 35 chartered flights. And now it might be a change, and she utilized her platform to protect these players, and that's what's happening. It looks like that's what's going on.
Not just for her, for the entire WNBA, right?
For the WNBA, yeah. So
all right, well, here's the clip.
Okay.
And there was a lot to take from it. First, the Fever are already comfortable going to Clark in game situations. Arike Ogunbowale put the Wings up 3 points with 3 seconds to go, and they knew Clark was the person to be able to make that potential game-tying 3-point shot. They took the timeout, they drew up a play.
She's talking about something else.
Clark got so tired that
she's talking about the game when you shut
the ankle during pre-game warm-ups and sat out. Their defense was up and down throughout the entire game, and so Ogunbowale could hit that game against the Dream on May 9th. And that game is rescheduled for a day earlier because of the Pacers.
Close this out. Okay, never mind.
I was like, what? Who was that?
I have no idea. I thought she was talking about this, but she does not. So
I didn't see what was the blue line. What's the blue line?
Caitlin Clark, Indiana Fever react to WNBA move to charter flights. She's not talking about flights.
Oh, that was the move.
On May 10th, they gave to Fieldhouse.
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind. I thought I had something.
Okay. Yeah, I think that story was a lot of backlash happened because they moved the game. People had already scheduled to see Caitlin Clark, and then they moved it because of, I forget what the reason was, and they were complaining like, look, I took some time out. I'm taking my child to see this game, and now I can't because they moved the game XYZ. But it's becoming obvious that a lot of people want to see this young lady. They want to see her play, and so they're scheduling life events around her. And when you move it, and now I can't take off work on that Thursday, because you just had it on a Saturday, and now I can't go see her, and they complain. But to go back to what we were talking about, I commend her for using her platform in her first year, even as a rookie, to say, there's a safety issue that's involved with these players who put their bodies on the line in these games for people to see. You guys need to take a look at it, and that's what they're doing. The Aces need protection.
Don't do that.
What? They don't?
Don't do that.
They do.
Don't try to move my team in here to try to calm down what I'm about to say.
What you about to say, OG? That she can't become the next ambassador of the league to utilize this platform to help player safety and standards?
So now first she was the face of the league, now she's the ambassador of the league.
That's to be the same thing, the person that talk, the person that they listen to.
How many regular season games did she play?
Not one. And look what she's done already.
Oh, so she did this.
So
So let me understand this now. So if Caitlin Clark hadn't come to the league, then WNBA would never have done these type of flights.
Probably not. Who brought it up? I mean, I'm just thinking that
I'm gonna give you one stat.
Oh my God!
And you know what that stat is?
Nope.
That stat is the makeup of the WNBA on last year.
What are you saying, OG?
I'm saying I'm about to tell you what the makeup of the WNBA was last year.
That has nothing to do with it. This is the first time that they're considering doing charter flights. All the teams. How many teams is it? Galen? Is it 14 teams?
Yeah, 14, right?
Yeah, I think so. But all 14 teams are not considering doing charter flights.
All because of what?
Because she brought it up. She said that this may be a safety issue.
No, because she went through the airport and people started coming at her, so she was complaining because of security can protect and all this kind of stuff. Because she
What? Has anybody else said anything, OG? Why is that a problem?
So do you think Caitlin Clark the first one to say something about this?
Oh, okay. If she didn't, nobody heard nobody else.
I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, I think she's the first one.
And you are absolutely 100% incorrect.
How you know? Have you heard anybody else say anything? The Asia Wilson said
before. It's been said before.
Who said it?
All the players. I mean, majority of the players. Donna Taurasi said it. Asia Wilson has said it. Breanna Stewart has said it.
They said that we have a safety problem at the airport.
Right. And even listen to this then. And even when Brittany Griner came back from her overseas, she had an issue at the airport.
Brittany Griner just got out of jail.
Brittany Griner played last year, man. And when she came back out of jail, it was issues. I mean, she had security issues about her being in jail, and people wanted to come to her. Because
we have been talking about Brittany for a year. She's been in jail almost a year.
You don't understand what I'm saying, Cole. I'm saying she is not the first one to say something about this.
Brittany Griner, you think that she said, man, my safety was involved after I got out of jail?
She is not the first one to say something about safety concerns in the airport.
Okay. Or even if that may be true, which I disagree with, but if I got the platform for somebody to listen and then take it seriously or to utilize what I'm saying to make a change, what's wrong with that? They obviously didn't listen to the other players, you know.
Yeah, I wonder why.
You said
Brittany Griner. You said Breanna Stewart did it.
Yeah, and you said Taurasi.
Yeah.
And those are white women. You know,
Taurasi mixed.
What Taurasi? She mixed. Oh no! Somebody help that man. Somebody help that man. He said Taurasi not. She. He said she mixed. Oh my God! So the other 50% don't matter.
The WNBA is 63.8%
black. Is that what you about to say?
Exactly.
Okay, and that 63%. Ain't nobody said that. Okay, no, don't even use the 63%. Use
Be careful about what you say by saying ain't nobody, because you don't have no facts. I know they said it.
Well, okay, even if they have,
you just started watching the WNBA.
What I'm saying to you is, don't use the 63% that's black. Use the other percentage, and nobody's been heard. That's all I'm saying. She's utilizing her platform to be heard at the right time.
That's not what you say. You said nobody else has said it.
He don't like Caitlin Clark because she's just one of the South Carolina players.
He ain't got no 3 points.
No. Yeah. That ain't why I don't like Caitlin Clark.
I don't. What I'm saying to you.
Steve-O said, why does OG dislike CC? I'm seriously curious. So, OG, why do you dislike Caitlin Clark so much?
Y'all already know why.
No, you don't.
That's why right there.
What did I say?
That's not Caitlin Clark's fault.
That says that Pearl Moore from Florence, South Carolina had 4,061 points.
That's not her fault, OG.
That's not Caitlin Clark's fault.
You blaming the NCAA.
And she had this many points, and there wasn't even a 3-point line.
We get that, and we acknowledge that. I think we've
No, you
acknowledged it on
No,
that.
you have. No, you have.
Yeah, we have. We gave her flowers. You know, we can keep giving her flowers,
You
but it
gave
was
who a
before
flower? You gave who a flower?
the lady that you talking about that got 4,000
What's
points.
her name? What's her name?
Pearl.
Pearl.
Pearl what? Pearl what?
Little John.
Pearl what?
Monroe.
Little John.
Pearl. See what I'm saying?
What's her last name, OG?
Monroe.
Look it up. It's on Facebook.
He said Pearl Monroe. But what I'm saying is that's not her fault. That's not her fault. You know what I mean? You can't put that on her when that's that's an NCAA issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Snake said, "Why you mad? Caitlin Clark died for the WNBA sins."
Dang. And it wasn't even that deep for me. They're sins. He's making us deep.
99.9% of these people on here haven't watched WNBA, but they will this year.
That's not a bad thing, is it?
I'm just saying.
She got a platform now.
If you're a
People
fan,
want to
you're
watch.
a fan. If you're a fan, you're a fan.
I think I'm a new fan.
Yeah, she's brought new fans.
If you're a fan, you're a fan.
That's good though. She's brought new fans to the league, and I think that's what's great about it. And I think that's why I said they're trying to make her the face, because she's bringing all these people on. And OG, I think you owe me an apology.
Oh, you apologize about what?
Whoa.
Yeah, you was wrong. OG. You said that I said that she was the face. I said they're trying to make her the face.
Do you have the difference? When I say you owe me an apology, I bring documentation. Where's your documentation?
You said it. I'm the documentation. Proof.
No. When I say I need to apologize, I come on here and play the clip. I need to apologize. I need documentation.
You want him to? Okay.
You didn't know you didn't. You didn't play the clip when we talking
I
about.
did.
I told you. I went out and I put it and said, "Hey, OG, you was right. I'll do it on the show." You didn't come out with no clip about the New York Knicks.
About what?
About the New York Knicks. You said you picked the New York Knicks in the field every day. That's when I apologize.
Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen,
yeah,
I think we keep bumping heads on the fact that she has a platform and she's utilizing it for the betterment of the WNBA. I think, can we at least agree with that? Can we not agree that that's a true statement?
This is the problem I have, because I know I got people out here now. They haven't watched 20 WNBA games.
Oh my God!
And everybody knows what's best for the WNBA all of a sudden. Because
it's not even what's best. Why is it?
It is. No, but it don't have to. It is. It's bringing more views to the WNBA. I don't know.
I think more. Yeah,
Okay.
More ladies probably gonna get some shoes. More ladies probably gonna get commercial time.
So let's go back. Let's go back to the night when Caitlin Clark. Hey, let's go back to. I'm gonna give you a prime time example. And Nisha, now I don't hate anybody. I may just like them, but I don't hate them. But let's go back to the night when
doing a good job.
When both Indiana and the Chicago Sky play on the same night.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I tripped about that. Did I not? Go ahead though.
So I'm just saying.
And guess who came to
you got to show the one who gets the most views. You got to show that one. Come on, OG. Just like they got the Cowboys on, they got the Commanders on, they're gonna show the Cowboys. They're not gonna show the Commanders.
So this is not WNBA no more. This is Caitlin Clark BA.
No,
this is CCBA now, I guess, and not the WNBA.
In a situation where you have two teams, you have one that has Caitlin Clark, you have one that has the Angel Reese. You're gonna show the one with Caitlin Clark. You got two teams. You got the Cowboys, you got the Commanders. You're not gonna show the Commanders. You're gonna show the Cowboys.
No,
you're gonna get more views.
Don't come here and try.
Okay, yeah, that's a terrible analogy. Don't.
That's the same analogy.
That's undercover downright shade.
Yeah, that's not the same. But okay, so what?
But I just like saying, I got the Kansas City Chiefs on. I got Dallas on. Dallas didn't win the Super Bowl for 40 years after my team did.
I get his point. What he's saying is that they're more popular. I get that. He's saying that the Cowboys are more popular. You know, and that's really what he's trying to get at.
That's what it is. That's what it is. How many games y'all have on TV, OG?
How many games y'all have on TV y'all lost?
Oh my God!
Like I say, you gonna keep bringing this. Like y'all are so much better than my team. But like I said last time, y'all won a Super Bowl 4 years after we have. So you 4 years less of a streak than we are. 4 years.
You know what? We're not finna do that. What we're gonna go back to is the point. The point is,
I ain't no big deal about Dallas.
Look, so the point is they're utilizing platforms, and I'll go back to your analogy with using Angel Reese. That one person who streamed her game on his phone has now got 503,000 views and likes. So what they're doing now is it's showing that people also want to see Cardozo and Angel Reese. So now they're adding more of her games to the platform because what they're doing is utilizing that. Well, what's happening is they're seeing that, okay, people want to see this person, people want to see that person, you know, and that's what's happening here. And that view from that simple phone has gotten people want to say, okay, listen, now we got to put her games on, and that's what's going on. And so Caitlin has a platform, and what we're realizing is people still want to see Angel Reese also because she did good on her game. What is that? Actually, the Chicago Sky. What? I can't see it.
Oh, she said actually the Chicago Sky game sold more tickets. The league chose to show the Fever game.
I'm just saying. Now they understand.
They were showing that from the beginning. They were doing that from the beginning. Yeah, that was all right.
Right. And now, but I'm just saying now they realize these girls have platforms. These girls have a following of people that want to see. You know what I mean? And that's what they're picking up on. People want to see these girls play.
Like that. Y'all can say what y'all want to, but that was done because of Caitlin Clark and what she brought by supposedly breaking this record in the NCAA.
What? That's what you said?
You think she's because of the record? You think she's that popular because of the record?
Yeah.
It ain't that she's a good shooter.
Yeah, it's not that she's a bowler.
She is that popular because of the record. She would not date our would not have been on TV as much as they were if she wasn't close to breaking that record and breaking that record. She
took him to the Final Four and then to the championship.
Okay, so let's see how much on TV now going forward then.
But she's not there.
So what? South Carolina lose 5 players to go to the WNBA.
Right.
Still on TV.
South Carolina's a better squad. We know that.
They're a better team squad. Yes, better
I'm
team
saying
squad.
the point I'm making to y'all is Iowa will never be on TV again.
Right, because Caitlin's gone. I mean, they may later on in life, but
maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
All the hype came because she broke this supposedly record.
I don't think all of it is just behind that NCAA record. It's
more to it. Before she even broke the record, like that, she's a baller. The way she plays is brings attention to the game, and I think people like to see that. This is a game of scoring. People like to see the type of scoring that she does, the shooting ability, the way she passes the ball, her grit, all that in one, man. People love that. Stat Panther said OG dropped 6 diss tracks this weekend against Caitlin Clark.
He said 6 diss tracks. Caitlin Clark, BBL.
How would they get more revenue to pay them without more interest, OG?
How would what now?
How would they get
more revenue to pay them out without more interest in the game?
Okay, so that question then. So what we're saying is that Caitlin Clark is the sole savior of the WNBA.
She's not the sole savior.
Right.
She's taking it to another level right now.
No, what y'all saying is because y'all have never been this interested in the WNBA until now. Neither one of y'all.
Okay, but what happens when you find an interest?
So now she's the sole savior of the WNBA.
Okay,
she's added a lot more viewers to it. Yes.
Okay, allow me to be that because you both of you have added me and brought me along golf and also with women's college basketball, also with the WNBA. And now I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm following it. Now I have more of an interest in it. Now I have a small opinion on it. And I think that, that makes a difference when I see where the movement is happening, when I see where the wave is coming from. I'm a part of what this wave, like I said, the tsunami happened over here. I'm a part of the wave. It's done took me with it. So I'm not saying that she's the only one. I become a South Carolina fan, but I do know that there are, individual South Carolina fans, players that are going to go different places and become an impact on different teams. Like I said, the Aces are full of them. You got your girl at Indiana herself that's now playing with Caitlin, Leah Boston. I like her. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of them, right? Well, is it what's her name? Is Boston? What's her? Yeah. Boston chick, right? Yeah.
Lisa Boston. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, now what if it was her that said it? Hey, we wasn't safe at the airport. Would you feel any different, OG? Now I'm just trying to say this here. I know I've been on her bandwagon for the past 2.5, almost 3 years now. Well, it's been 3 years. Caitlin Clark is just utilizing her platform to bring forth some other, interests that people hadn't been paying attention to.
To better the WNBA. She's trying to better the WNBA for the WNBA, not just for herself. She's trying to do it for the league. So. OG calling y'all out, fake fans.
Yeah, you gotta be a fan somewhere, sometime, right?
And not the average guy. It's not gonna mean nothing better if you lose interest. Everybody got freedom of choice.
I'm finna go buy me some. Yeah, I'm buying some Angel Reese shoe. If she get a shoe, I buy it. Huh?
More power to you.
I get some Caitlin Clark too. Them CC22s.
More power to you. Your toes gonna be all crunched up too.
Why it gotta be like that? Why you gonna wear a woman's shoe?
That's what you gonna be doing. What you gonna be doing?
You think they not gonna make it in a man size shoe? What, I'm gonna get in a woman's shoe? What's wrong with you, man?
What's a woman's shoe?
Hey, baby, look.
Do they make men's shoes in women's sizes? Or women
What you think they finna put some heels on her shoes?
That's not what I'm saying.
It's a basketball shoe.
Do they make men's shoes, men basketball shoes in women's sizes?
Yes. Jordans.
No, women going by the size that fit them. That's a man size.
No, they got women.
Hey, come on, man. Somebody help me, dude, over there. Huh?
You get them shoes.
So you think that so a woman's basketball shoe is not a universal basketball shoe? You think that it's a woman's shoe?
Let me know when you get them shoes.
Hey, man. No, what's wrong with that dude, man?
All I'm saying, let me know when you get them shoes.
What you think gonna have some pink flowers on them?
I just said, let me know when you get them. That's all I said.
Oh man.
Oh man. Look, that's how
that when you brought this conversation.
That's why we did it, man. Because we knew.
Oh Lord.
People said, order my CC shoes. Can't wait to try them on.
Hey,
I know that, right? No power to you, that not your average guy.
That thing gonna feel just like some James, like some LeBron James.
Oh man, great show, fellas. Episode 2 in the books. Oh man, this was awesome. The chat line was rolling, man. We appreciate everybody in the chat line. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I love the show. I don't care if it's 1, 2, 200 on the show, man. I love having you all on here. It makes it so much fun, dog. So I appreciate it. Now, don't forget, next Wednesday is supposed to be the scheduled release. So be looking out for that, man. Road Warriors Travel will have places for you all to go travel.
Group trips. My wife was asking about that, man. Tell her what Road World Travel is right now, real quick, while you got a few seconds.
All right, so Road Warriors Travel is going to be a travel website for sports fanatics, to travel to different venues, different games, everybody wants to go on the road with their teams, man, and travel. Why not travel with a group of people? And that's what Road Warriors is going to be there for you, man, to be that way to connect you all with other fans, to connect you all with tailgaters, to connect you all with hotels, and et cetera, for each and every event, basketball-wise, college football-wise, NBA-wise, Major League Baseball-wise. We're hitting all the platforms, man. So that's what it will be. It's going to be lights out, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for the schedule to come out so we can get this thing going.
Nice.
Yeah, so there you go, man. Hey, my guy James Littlejohn.
Hey, are we going on something?
What's Sunday? Oh, Mother's Day. We normally go on for Mother's Day, don't we? And we give a shout out to the mothers? No?
No, we did.
We did?
No, we did.
No, we ain't coming on Monday. We ain't coming on Mother's Day. No. We're going to be with our wives.
So based on that, I want to wish all the mothers out there a very, very, very happy Mother's Day. And for those of you whose mothers are still here, love them, give them all the respect you need to give them. But you never know when they're going to be gone. I know that firsthand. So for all you mothers out there, wish you a very, very happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your day. And I always say that the mothers are the mainstay of the family, at least in my house. So enjoy your props now, and happy Mother's Day.
Absolutely. Well said, OG. Well said, man. And we are definitely praying for you, bro, because I know this is your first one. So without Mom do. So wifey Crystal Wright, Kanisha Davis, That's Right Podcast, my dog James Littlejohn. Not your average guy, Steve-O, man. We appreciate you always representing, man. Thank you for advertising the show while you're out there, big dog. My guy, Snack Panther, always bringing the heat, man. I love you, big dog. My dad, Larry Wright, Rodney Littlejohn. Who else was out there, man? If I did not see you, man, charge it to my eyes, not my heart. My guy, Al Lassiter. Man, we love y'all. Remember, have a wonderful Mother's Day. We'll see y'all on the following Wednesday, Hump Day. Next Wednesday, man. We love y'all. Remember to keep your head on swivel and keep God first. We are out.
I do it for myself, man. I need it for myself.
Peace.
Yeah. Be some CC and OG up here.